Hey guys, this is Heretic, and in this video, I'm going to give an update on my progress here in Realm 1544, and I'm also going to give you access to an amazing exclusive gift code that only subscribers to this channel have. But before we get started, if you're a fan of War and Order and mobile gaming in general, then you're in the right place, as I release between 3 to 5 videos per week, just like this. So take a minute now and like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and more importantly, share the video with your friends and the people within your alliance. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, I'm hard at work on this account, and I'm pushing decently fast. I've had the account now, let's see, for 14 days, 7 hours, 4 minutes, and 10 seconds. And I'm level 24 and Lord level 25. So normally when I talk about like what you should buy and you know the guide to growing, you don't normally, I would not suggest getting any resources. I did buy some of the early resource packs and especially the starter kits. So as you build up, I was getting these special packs as you go. I was able to collect some, but normally I would want to focus primarily on my technology, and specifically I would want to focus on artifacts. Well, unfortunately, at the beginning of the game, you're not going to have access to the orange artifacts. You're going to have to wait a little while. That's going to come, probably in a couple more weeks. I think we're about 1 month in and on this realm. I started 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to have to still wait, a couple more weeks before I can really start pushing up my orange artifacts. I do have just a level 1 shield, Athena shield, but I haven't been able to focus on that at all. At the beginning of the game, it's really overwhelming. The amount of stuff that you have to do. You have your artifacts up here. You also have your Star Palace. You have your Colossus here. Just barely started on that. You have your beast. You have your beast here to build. I mean, I'm not even really going on that. Long way to go. You have troops you could build. You have your gear. I'll show you the gear I have right now. It's still pretty bad, but with the quest at the very beginning of the game, I was able to get all everything purple level 5 to start, just as rewards for. I think you had to spend, get 1,000 gems per day for 3 days. And so I was able to get that. You have your Lord skills. You have your emblems to get. You'll have totems when you get up to 25. I'm not 26, I think. I'm not there yet. There's just a lot going on. So You should focus on just one thing. In the college, obviously, you have to research, and I haven't done a whole lot here either. I'm updating the college now just to be able to research a little bit more, in the military tree. That's not necessarily the best place to start anyway. You might want to start in the development side so that you can reduce the amount of time it takes to build your buildings, because that's one, resources. We always talk about resources being a limiter at the beginning, especially because at the same time I'm doing this, I'm also building up my farms, and that's a slow process, right? I'm not spending anything on my farms at all. I'm trying to get them all to 14 or 15 so that I can start getting those resources from there, because as you can see, when you get up to 24 and you're trying to go up to the next level, you're looking at 40 million food to go up. Buying resources from packs is really, that's not a really good plan. As you go up, you're gonna have to have a way to get resources to to make it a little bit easier. I mean, if you're spending, the $2.99 pack or something, I guess that's efficient. But I would prefer to have farms that they're getting me all the resources I need to kind of boost up levels. You're eventually gonna have to slow down. I mean, a lot of people get up into 30. So my goal starting was to get to level 30 as quick as I can, so that then I can start at least getting Azurite as I'm getting my tech. And I think it's a completely valid way to go. But now I'm at 24, and just getting the resources to get to 30 is a real pain. So it's probably going to slow me down a little bit. I'm already, to me, I'm not a very patient person. And that's how mobile games can get money from you, is because none of us are super patient. We all want to boost up, and you have this goal of moving up a level, right? So we all want to do it. So that's an incentive to spend, right? But you don't have to. If you do it right, and you're using your farms to get the resources you need, then and you're doing the things the right way, you can minimize the need to really spend a lot. So I would rather put 100% every single dollar into, especially like artifacts, and then maybe totems, right? Those are two things that are super important, where you can get a lot of resources from them and you can do a lot of damage with them. I would rather spend on that than spend even 1 penny on resources. I would rather slow down now and not, not be 30 and have amazing tech than be a hollow 30, right? I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to keep pushing as much as I can, but I'm not putting a lot of money into resources because it's just not a smart play. So right now, we're on our second one of these events, Fight for Supremacy. As the thing that, other than trying to move my castle up, and because I can't really get artifact fragments right now, I'm focusing more on my Lord XP. It's something I didn't do when I was in 1402, but I'm going to do it now because it's kind of a lesson learned. I'm going to try to get up to my SOS as quick as I can. That doesn't mean I'm spending for it, right? Very minimal amount is going towards Lord XP. Instead, I'm getting as much as I can from the shops here. So getting as many of these as I can, and as I go through and I get more, I collect more from the Star Ruins, I'm spending it on that. Also from the Infinite Wars shop, you want to get your Lord XP here. I already knocked those out as much as I could get. And I'm also, because we're in this event right now, this Fight for Supremacy, I've used a ton of stamina potions here on the previous phase, just killing monsters. In this phase, what we're having to do, and if you haven't done this because you're in an older realm, it's pretty cool. Let me show you what you do. So in this phase, this is kind of the PvP phase, but you're not necessarily attacking other players. What happens is every once in a while you have these superior warfare marks to go in and hold and collect from, and you get points from that. So in an hour and 20 minutes, I'll be able to go in and try to take one of those with some of the people that are online. The other thing that you can do, and I'm going to go ahead and knock the rest of these out, is you can go in and you can attack these and hold these for just a minute, and then you get points from that. So you do that, and then you get these the points here, and your goal is to have the best alliance. This is not one that really, you're not going to get a lot of personal rewards here, just for you as an individual. You'll want to, push your alliance up to the top, and the rewards that you get are pretty decent for the alliance. So if we're able to come out of this, on top, we'll be able to get the 90 gold coins, 20 hours worth of resources to merit and all that. So it's good stuff. Good stuff here. But yeah, all we have to do here is you just literally go attack this. You don't lose any troops. Nothing gets hurt. And then you hold it for 1 minute, and then you do it again up to 20 times in one day. But the PvP part will come later in an hour and a half or so when we go and we try to hold one of those superior nodes, or a few of them. And that's where you're going to get the most points for the event as well for your alliance. So we have a more of a kind of a skeleton crew at night, U.S. time, after server reset. So we have a smaller group on, 6 on now. Most of our players will be on in about 6 hours or so, and then they'll kind of take over for the next 12 hours after that while I'm at work, and then then I'll get on about the time that they're heading out. So we have a pretty good rotation here working out for us. But yeah, so I hope this video's interesting. Just a little bit of an update of where I am. And before I go, I do want to show you. So the way this works, this gift code works, is you need an account. It doesn't matter what account it is. You could create a farm account. You could come join me in 1544 as kind of an alternate account if you want. And any account that was created after September 1st, 2022, so it is now September 15th. So within the last couple weeks, if you created an account up until the end of October, you can go in and go to exchange gift. And if you type in Heretic 2022, and I've already gotten it here, but I'll show you what I got, you get a pretty nice reward. So it doesn't matter no matter where you are, if you create a new account, if you get one of your friends to come join the game, they'll be able to get this. If you create an extra farm and you want some resources, something a little bit extra to get started with, tell them to enter the code Heretic 2022 and you will get a gift. All right, that's only good until October 1st. So now's the time to go ahead and create an account. Come join me, build a farm, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. All right, so I hope that helps. All right, take care.